Topic 3,
3D,
and 4
Get
are
the tables.
both brought to you by you. Go to kindoffunny.com/gamescast topic and leave a question. Just like my boy, Pablo Lopez did, a.k.a. Little Casper.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, shout out to Casper, though. That movie, when did Casper come out in your life?
I didn't see it.
What?
That's how much I had missed it. That's how
What?
much. I mean, I've seen plenty. I've been on TV since then. I've seen the Ghostbusters bit and everything. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
But it's just like, I was too old for Casper by the time Casper hit
oh my
theaters.
God. Casper was fucking up. Fatso and Stinky.
Yeah, there was something on
Oh,
it.
my Lord. Christina Ricci.
Yeah.
Woo.
Because you were a kid. Yeah, you were her age.
Woo. No, I was not her. I was way younger than her. What is the best video game trilogy? I personally believe it's the Arkham trilogy.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like, so what are the best 3 video games?
It gets difficult.
Yeah.
Because gut answer, and I feel like there's not even a goddamn question. Super Mario Brothers.
But that's the thing. If they keep going.
But that's the problem. Super Mario Brothers, there was only 3. There's never been Super Mario Bros. 4. Unless you're in Japan, world was called Super Mario Bros. 4, whatever. But then the problem there, though, is Super Mario Bros. 2 USA versus Japan. Because, I mean, I'd still give it, even if you're talking about the Japanese Mario 1, 2, and 3.
That's a really good pick. Yeah, that's just the problem, though, is I feel like
trilogy.
We're so bad at saying, all right, we're making a trilogy and stopping. And like the Arkham trilogy, yeah, is great. Again, we're just ignoring Origins, which I hate doing. Origins is a great game, I think. And then it's like, of course, I love the Uncharted trilogy. And then there's an amazing 4th game. What does that mean? How does that play into it? I
mean, just because we were just talking about it, I love the Prince of Persia trilogy, which is a trilogy.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put that up there as best. I think it deserves a consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I feel like it's such a weird, wishy-washy, where do you cut it off, right? Like, that doesn't count either. I mean, say best series.
Is there any video game trilogy?
Resistance, but again, here I'm cheating. Resistance 1, 2, and 3, and Retribution, and Burning Skies, right? Yeah.
I mean, there's Jack 1, 2, and 3,
and then
there's Daxter.
Yeah, and there's Racing, and then there's a
spin-offs.
New Frontier.
Spin-offs.
Jack and Daxter, New Frontier.
Spin-off.
Is it? I mean, it's Jack and Daxter. It doesn't have a number. Is that what we're saying? They have to have a number straight on them? That's the problem. Because there's a lot of great game series that you know what I mean? Yeah. I've always been a big fan of Madden 01 through 03.
There you go. Madden 03 soundtrack was so good. And 04.
Yeah.
Michael Vick on the cover.
I'll never forget when they put Lucky Boys Confusion in there. I was like, fuck. Lucky Boys Confusion has made it. They're in a Madden game.
Yeah, I think you're stumping us here.
It's not that we're stumped. It's just like,
it's more about the trilogy part.
What do we define as a trilogy, and how do you cut that off, and where does that move when you do have a million spinoffs and you do have a whole bunch of different things? I think looking at the wall for.
I think when games are designed, like God of War, Gears of War, then there's the other ones though.
Exactly.
But it's like, it still doesn't make it not a trilogy though. Star Wars is still. It's 3 trilogies.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Like, it's part of a whole as well.
Yeah.
But like, they're clear arcs. So I think that helps a lot. But video games are different. They don't really do it that way.
Yeah. It's tough. And I mean, like, you want to know.
I'm going to Google. I'm going to see what other people are talking about.
I'll nominate one that isn't even a trilogy yet. But I think you can make a case for The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead season 1, 2, and 3. If they stop there, that would be worthwhile. Because 1 to 2 is what we're talking about, right? And the fact that it's still the same narrative thread. I'm still, you know what I mean? Like, in terms of Prince of Persia 1 to 2, where's Farah? You know what I mean? Like, I want to know about her. Here, it's still very much like we've gone from Lee to Clem, and now we're Clem but she's still dealing with everything we dealt with in the first game, and it's such a personal journey. That's where you lose, like, Jack 1, 2, and 3. I like Jack 2. A lot of people don't. I didn't like Jack 3, weirdly enough. It's like that weird, like, how do you do all that? The Arkham games, are great and do a lot of amazing things, but like the tank controls sucked in Arkham Knight. And again, we're ignoring Origins. Uncharted, I would say it would be the best if we can count that, since there's a 4th one. I don't know.
Yeah.
No one will be able to touch the Mario gameplay.
Exactly.
So I guess Mario is the winner.
Totally unrelated. My brother just text me this picture.
SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain.
The greatest hits version that he just found. What the fuck? Okay, I'm trying to load this. There is the 16 best video game trilogies from whatculture.com.
Oh, I love whatculture.com.
Do you actually love them?
I don't know much about them.
They make lists.
Good
quality varies.
Do they paginate them or whatever though?
Oh,
or you have to click through. Oh,
yeah. But I mean, we'll see. Oh god, Airheads bites ads. Come on. All right.
SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain was a really good game.
They do paginate them.
I do believe that was the SmackDown that I dropped out of wrestling, and maybe it was SmackDown versus Raw, the first one they did. I dropped out of wrestling in college, but then when I moved off campus and I was working at the Tribune, my girlfriend at the time and I would be over all the time, and I wanted to play games. So what we would do is we had the big TV. She'd be watching something on TV, and then I had a little CRT next to it that I put the PS2, and I would just simulate SmackDown cards and like build the thing, because that was like when they put the not season mode, general manager mode in or whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you get me some trilogies?
Yeah. I also, my brother then followed up with a text that is him trying to do Brock Lesnar's theme song in the word done. Dun, 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 dun.
That's good. Your brother's the man.
All right, Splinter Cell trilogy.
There's so many Splinter Cells.
Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, yes.
So Sonic 1, 2, 3.
Here's the problem. Yeah, because CD is a clear
adventure, all their own thing. Yeah.
Well, adventure. CD is a bit more. It's the same gameplay, but the thing is, it's a different system. Whatever. There is a clear Sonic the Hedgehog trilogy that there's a through line for narrative and story or whatever through 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
The problem is you add Knuckles to that, but Knuckles only happened because they didn't have enough time to finish 3, so they turned it into 2 games and you can put them together. So if you think of the Sonic trilogy is Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
You're gonna give it to that. You're gonna cheat.
I'm not gonna give that.
Cheat that one.
That's the thing is, I don't think I can give that best gaming trilogy.
Yeah.
Like it's good.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it best.
The way you talk about Sonic makes me want to go back and replay them.
I don't know. I love Sonic though.
I know. I loved Sonic back in the day.
I replayed 1 recently, like last year on the 3DS.
Yeah.
And 1 I will never stand up for saying that it's great.
Amazing, yeah.
It definitely has faults, but 2 and 3, man, they're good. God of War. I mean,
Ascension was still part of it. Not to mention Ghosts of Sparta, Chains of Olympus.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not saying, I know they aren't numbered, but are we really going to ignore those entries? You know what I mean? Like, what is a solid 3-act video game trilogy?
I mean, so here's the thing. You think about Star Wars.
Yeah.
And then there's Star Wars Rogue One. We obviously don't count those as the same things, right?
Yeah. But
But with this, though, it's still Kratos. It's still his story.
Sure. But I still feel like when you talk about the Star Wars trilogy, you're talking about the original Star Wars films. And when you say Star Wars prequels, you're talking about the prequels.
But the prequel trilogy.
I know, but I don't think anybody says that.
Oh, yeah. No. I mean, if you're a fucking nerd on the internet, OT and PT are how you refer to them. So. Okay. Crash Bandicoot. That's a trilogy.
Yeah, there was Crash Team Racing, but I agree. No, I'm not going to count. I'm not going to count. I'm just saying.
That's a Crash Bat. No, get the fuck out of here.
I don't know what Crash Bat is. I don't remember.
Crash Bash.
Oh, Bash. Okay, I said Bat. I was like, did he have a home run derby game?
I didn't finish saying Bash. Yeah, it's the Mario Party.
Gotcha.
No,
yeah.
No, not made by Naughty Dog though. Naughty Dog only made 1, 2, 3 and Crash Team Racing. But I mean, that is a trilogy.
Yeah.
But there's not much narrative thread. I don't know if you need that though.
Yeah.
I'll give you it. Crash is a trilogy. The best of all time.
Apparently.
By default.
According to whatculture.com.
Gears of War.
Yeah. They have 4 now though.
Devil May Cry.
That's like Gears of War directly flies in its face as there's a 4th one.
Devil May Cry, there's a 4th and a reboot.
Weird Ray Gutierrez reboot.
Holy shit, that's awesome. I'm sure that's an old joke.
That's an old, man. Yeah.
Resident Evil.
As they release 7.
Yeah, but I'll give it to them that Resident Evil has a trilogy to it. Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. What about 0? What about Code Veronica?
It's still a trilogy.
It's still a trilogy to me, damn it.
I feel like I'll give them that.
Okay.
Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 deserve it. Because 4 is so different. Code Veronica is a spin-off, but yeah.
That was my first Resident Evil game.
Code Veronica?
Yeah,
was
PS2.
Many people's. Yeah.
I'll never forget when my friend from the halls, Beebs, was in there watching me play. This is before Bieber. I forget. I think it was last name had something to do with that. I don't even remember. I couldn't even probably find. This is one of those people you'd have no way of finding in the world right now.
Yeah.
I know how do you track this kid down based on his nickname. He was sitting there eating popcorn. I think he was high while I was playing Code Veronica. And right as like, what, Nemesis, right? Wasn't that the dude? As he like burst out for the first time and chased me, he just goes, "This dude is about to fuck your universe up." And I was like, damn.
See this popcorn?
Yeah.
Oh man, what culture? Stunning Asian babes are looking for older men.
That's a trilogy?
Yeah, that's the best trilogy of all time. Can they see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, Resident Evil. All right, I'll give it to you, Resident Evil.
All right, Resident Evil.
Jack and Daxter, I mean, I feel like Jack and Daxter does deserve it. You know what?
What?
And I'm going to stand by this one.
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto 3.
What?
Grand Theft Auto 3 is a trilogy. That's my vote.
So you're saying Grand Theft
GTA
Auto 3,
3,
Vice City, San Andreas.
Best video game trilogy of all time.
If you count that, then yes, I'd agree with you.
I think that should count.
But they don't even, like, it wasn't GTA 3 Vice City, GTA 3 San Andreas.
It was, though.
I know it was. I'm well aware.
I think that's why. That's why it counts. Because it doesn't need to be narrative. Gameplay and what that is.
Sure.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Okay.
And that thing is a trilogy. Silent Hill, not giving it to you.
You're not giving Silent Hill.
Metal Gear Solid, not even close.
Ignoring 4, 5, Peace Walker. Literally, and that's totally a narrative that is fucked up and continuing all the time.
Arkham, which they say, referring to the Arkham games series as a trilogy, is a strange one, as plenty of fans are willing to completely dismiss Origins, despite it having some spectacular moments. All right. Uncharted. Halo.
There's a Halo 4.
And a 5.
Nah, that's not true. That'd be too many. They would have stopped by then.
See, that's the problem, is the Halo trilogy was a trilogy. Like, it definitely was.
This topic. It's like just how stupid video games are.
That's so stupid. They're just different. Like,
no, I know.
Such a movie thing, and even then, like, it's broken. But with Halo, I would argue, this is now the topic, is what the fuck is a video game trilogy?
WTF is a video game trilogy.
Yeah.
It's a great one, yeah.
But I think that Halo 1, 2, and 3 get it because of the narrative that it builds.
Yeah.
Because 4, it goes in a different direction.
So you're saying a trilogy for video games can apply to either the narrative or the gameplay mechanics?
Yes. I feel like there has to be a thread that holds between it, whatever that thread is.
So gameplay can be the thread?
Yes. Yeah.
So then.
Okay.
What I'd like to know, and granted it's on my mind because it's Let's Play today, is Deus Ex Go, Lara Croft Go, the other Go game I can't remember, are they all, or Hitman Go, is that a trilogy? Because the gameplay narrative thread, or the gameplay thread is there. Narrative isn't sure, but they're all building on the same idea of what's happening.
Here's the thing.
I'll rest my case.
Here's the thing with that. I like where your head's at, and I would say
now that it's what the fuck is a video game trilogy.
Trilogy might not be the right terminology for that.
Like, series brand.
Yes. The Go brand is the brand there.
Yeah.
The rest is just the IP on top of it.
Yeah, I agree.
So there's that. But I don't think that you can call them a trilogy because they're not. I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. I would not call them a trilogy in any world. But I'm just poking a hole in your argument here.
Well, because I'm thinking the things that I'm arguing for are Resident Evil, GTA 3.
If we can say GTA 3, then I would vote GTA 3.
Yeah.
All right,
we can.
There, the motion carries.
That's what I'm saying. So GTA 3 and then Halo. I would say it's a Halo trilogy. Halo mainly for the gameplay as well. Gameplay and story elements.
Oh, story elements, sure.
But because that's the thing is that 1, 2, and 3 built into each other. Like 3 it's a direct sequel to 2. 4, yeah, it is a sequel in the sense that it's Master Chief, but it happens in a different timeline. It's not continuing the same story. There's different threats. There's different.
Is it a different timeline?
Well, same timeline.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm not. Okay, thank you.
But like 1, 2, and 3 are a story. It's Cortana and Chief going through all this stuff. 4 is more of like a story about Cortana and Chief, but it's like it's a separate story. So that's my thing. Like God of
I'm with
War is 1, 2, and 3. Is there a narrative thread between those that is different from Ascension?
Well, I mean, Ascension, I would have had to play the single player to tell you, and nobody touched single player on Ascension, right? That was like Kratos prequel, but then it's like Ghost of Sparta and all that stuff.
That's the thing. Yeah, it's a prequel then.
I would say God of War 1, 2, and 3 are the same narrative, right? Because it's him going against the Greek gods.
Yeah.
And,
so I'll give it to them.
Okay.
God of War is a trilogy.
Okay.
There's the God of War trilogy. The Go games, not a trilogy.
Okay.
Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, trilogy.
Okay.
Because there's gameplay elements, the gameplay idea of it, and the story, although not necessarily the same characters, builds on the lore of the same thing intentionally.
Okay.
Whereas the Resident Evil 4 and all that stuff move things, change things.
Oh, it moved a lot of things.
What else am I arguing for?
I don't know. I think we've covered it.
We're not done with this list.
Oh, we're still going the rest of the trilogy?
I want to know.
Okay. Well, how many more do we have to go?
The Ezio trilogy.
Oh, my God.
I'll give it to him.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense. It qualifies it in the same way the Grand Theft Auto 3 trilogy.
So that's Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, or was it Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood?
No, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood,
Assassin's Creed
and
Brotherhood
Revelations.
And Revelations.
Also known as the Ezio trilogy.
Okay.
Is the best the series will ever be.
No, yeah, probably. You're right. Assassin's Creed 2 is amazing. But that England one wasn't bad. It just got a bad rap. Nobody played it because they were sick of it. The most recent one.
Oh. Unity?
No, Unity was the one everybody hated. Then there was Assassin's Creed England. I'll look into it.
What is it? Assassin's Creed. It's not Unity. What happened after Unity?
Unity and Rogue came out at the same time. And it was Assassin's Creed Oi Govna. Remember, you don't remember this, but there was a time, ladies and gentlemen, when you didn't have the knowledge of the world at your fingertips, and you'd sit at a restaurant, and this coach would come up and like,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure Joe Pesci was in Super Mario Bros. He's like, was he? Can't prove you wrong. I don't remember that.
Mass Effect.
Assassin's Creed.
Mass Effect's a trilogy.
That's a great point, actually. Yeah. Okay. A lot of people have been screaming at their computers and phones at home right now. That's a great point. That might be the best true trilogy we've had.
Number 1, ladies and gentlemen.
God damn it.
Grand Theft Auto 3.
3D universe. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Assassins.
Yeah, no, they're talking about what I'm talking about. GTA 3, Vice City. And
I knew that. I just thought it was funny they put 3D universe in there. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is what we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Syndicate is what we're looking for.
Syndicate. That was a thing. Okay. I love this show, Greg. Earlier today, I was telling you I don't like this show. I was lying.
He didn't say that.
I meant that, but now I take it back.
You were just tired today. Now you're happy.
It's not I'm tired. It's
you're worn out.
It's a hard show.
We've been working you hard. We've been working you too hard. I've been working them hard on this table.
Yeah. But I will tell you this much: I did not expect to do a whole topic about the first question.
That's how we do it here. This how we do it.
Man.
This is how we do it. It's the kind of funny Gamecast, Tim and Greg.